Hey friends, how you doing? It's Neil here from Post to Post, coming at you with a bit of a crossover, NFL to NHL, goalie masks, designs, heck yeah. I'm pretty excited. These designs are from Matt. We've looked at his work in the past. It's been great. And I'll say, listen, this is a ranking video, and typically I take them pretty seriously. And I'm just going to throw this out here. This is not serious, okay? The ranking really doesn't mean a lot. I've got one favorite, and the rest just kind of like could go anywhere, essentially. So don't take into consideration the ranking very seriously. This is about looking at the designs. This is about appreciating the work. If your team is ranked low, don't worry about it, guys. It's not really that intentional. I will say, before we get into this, I'm going to be selling this Dallas Stars Reverse Retro. It is new with tags. It is pro-stitched, hand-stitched. And I'll be talking a little bit more about that at the end of the video, so if you're interested, make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video. Let's get into this. And of course, if you guys want this template, you can get it for free. That's right, this template is for free at sportstemplates.net. If you've got Photoshop, you want to play around with some designs, explore your creativity, absolutely do that. But if you're feeling a little bit adventurous, there are other templates on the site. And if you want to save yourself 10% on any of those, use code POST2POST. That'll get you that 10% off. There's over 70 plus on the site, not just hockey, but football, soccer, basketball, baseball, all the good sports are on there. So take a look around, see what you like, and then use code POST2POST, save yourself 10%. But like I said, the template that we're gonna look at in this video is free right now on the site. Let's get into this. Starting off with number 32, I put the LA Chargers. So there's some, actually, because this is ranked last, you think, oh, I must hate this. That's not actually the case. I don't think I hate any of these. There are definitely some things that I like about it, some things I don't. I don't like that it's all white. It's just, it's not that it's low effort, it's just that they come all white. So I prefer like full color designs. The bottom under here, that looks like a bit of a chin strap, so I don't really like that. I don't mind the stuff like, that almost looks like battle paint or something right by the eyes. That's pretty cool, but I love the district map kind of right in between the eyes here. That's really cool. Number 31, I put the Green Bay Packers. So I like the nose up. I like the line that splits the eyes or hides behind the eyes a little bit. I like the logo right there in the forehead. I think that looks good. But the cheese, like the cheese makes sense. I love the cheese, but it just looks awkward there. It looks like a bit of a mustache. It looks like a walrus almost. So I would keep the cheese on there. I would just maybe change the orientation of it a little bit, but cool design regardless. Number 30, the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns have a brand that is not very aggressive. It's not very in your face. It's very subtle and it's very old school. This is exactly that. It's a solid color mask with a line down the middle. It essentially replicates their current helmet, or at least a helmet that they've used in the past. So I think it's okay. It's just a little, I don't want to use the word boring because boring has a negative connotation to it, but it is a bit boring. Number 29, the Washington Commanders. There's some things I like about this. See, I'm stuck on this. I'm stuck on that. Is that the Washington Monument? Is that what that's called? I don't know if I like that on there. It almost looks like a straw that's like going up the nose or something. But I like the call out to the geography on the cheek, and the other secondary logo, I think, on the cheek as well. The logo on the front of the forehead, I think that's okay as well, and beautiful colors regardless. Number 28, the Seattle Seahawks. So that texture in the background, although it's pixelated, I believe they use that, but I can't remember where they use that. I don't know if it's in the jerseys or what. But I like the Space Needle that's in there. I like the logos on top. Now, some sports you're not supposed to like horizontally mirror logos. When you see a backwards logo, it's almost like, whoa, that's against my religion. You can't do that, okay? But I think in this specific instance, I think it's acceptable because you've got two almost like opposing teams facing off. You know, the play's about to start. You've got two teams going head to head. So I kind of like that on a football helmet. That makes sense. Even though this is NHL goalie masks, you know, it's a weird crossover, but it's about the designs, and I like that. Number 27, the New Orleans Saints. I love the state outline on there. I love the fleur-de-lis that's up there, their logo. Essentially, the Saints across the mouth almost look like teeth in a way, or like really dirty teeth, so I don't necessarily like that, but I like everything else. Number 26, the Miami Dolphins. I struggled with this one because I like the colors. I was critical of the one that was ranked 32 because it was mostly white, but their white is part of their palette, and I like that a lot. And the logo up top looks awesome with the helmet on the dolphin. The line going behind the eyes is great. Even the logo right there is good, but that piece of the logo, it looks like an unhappy face or something. So I don't like that unhappy face. Number 25, the Kansas City Chiefs. Great colors, great logo on the forehead. Got the line in there as well. Not much to say about this. It's just, you know, it's pretty good. 24, the Denver Broncos. I love seeing the mountains in the background there. That's really cool. You've got the D in there with the horse as well, or the Bronco rather. But it's busy. It's really busy right in this like mouth section. So I don't know if I would remove the Bronco from the bottom and the D and just keep the mountain range in there. I'm not sure. It's a little bit busy along the bottom. Number 23, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This one's pretty cool, but again, a little bit of criticism about busyness. So on the forehead, you've got Florida, or a piece of Florida, I guess, as the outline, but you've got a logo there, and then you've got the stripe as well. So I don't know about that. I would probably remove that logo and maybe take one of the primary logos of the team, which is on like the cheek, and then move that up there. And I think I like that better, but I don't know if he'd remove the stripe. I don't think he could cut the stripe off either. I'm not sure. I'd like your opinion on this one, but either way, I love that logo. Like, that logo is amazing on the cheeks. Number 22, the Philadelphia Eagles. This one's cool, but again, kind of same criticism. I like the logo on the forehead. I like the logo coming off, or a piece of logo coming off of the eyes. That's awesome. But down here, right in the mouth section, you've got the Liberty Bell in the background. You've got an eagle over top of that, and you've got a football. I would probably remove either the eagle or the Liberty Bell and just let one of those graphical elements breathe a little bit. Number 21, the San Francisco 49ers. This one's pretty cool. I like how big the logo is on the forehead. It almost looks like you get bumped in the forehead with a football or something. You got a big bruise or something there, but it still does look pretty cool. Number 20, the Dallas Cowboys. I like the line actually coming vertically on this one. I think that works. I don't even mind the star, or the logo rather, up on the forehead over top of it. I think that's okay. They share the same color palette. But down below, again, same criticism. I would probably remove either the Cowboys font in the middle or that whatever logo that is along the bottom. But yeah. Number 19, the New England Patriots. Not bad. Different striping on the top, which is cool. I don't mind the logo in the forehead. The logos on the cheeks, I think, are okay. But this, like, almost unhappy. It's not even angry. If it's going to be a face down there, I want it to be angry, not unhappy. That just looks unhappy. Number 18, the Chicago Bears. This one is cool. Love the colors. Love the colors. Now you've taken the logo and inversed one of them and almost made them like binoculars almost looking. I don't mind it. It's almost intimidating. It's like war paint, kind of. So the logo and down here along the face, I think I'm okay with as well. And the one on the forehead is okay. A little bit busy, but not bad at all. Number 17, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Beautiful colors. Love the colors. Logo on the forehead looks good. Logo on the cheeks look good. You've got a bridge back there. I don't know the name of that bridge. I apologize. And then a textual style logo on top. I'd probably move that textual style logo down so it's not over top of the bridge. Number 16, the Atlanta Falcons. This one is fantastic. You've got these like war paint lines coming in on the cheeks. It's all black. The logo on the forward, ATL on the front. Like, this is a no-nonsense helmet. It's designed well. All the elements have room to breathe. And it's like black and intimidating. So yeah, this is cool. Number 15, the Detroit Lions. So we've seen some stylistic trends, I guess, here. Same style stripe. Logo on the forehead seems to be a trend. Mirrored logo on the cheeks is a trend. Even though that's a trend, I'm okay with it. But the logo at the bottom on the mouth is just, I would remove that. I don't even know what that is, but I don't like it. Number 14, the Las Vegas Raiders. Very simple brand, kind of like the Cleveland Browns. There's not much to go on. There's not much color to go on. There's not much graphical elements to go on. So I think Matt did a decent job here, actually. He's kept one solid stripe in the middle and just put the logo, boom, like almost right over top of the eyes. You're almost like looking over the guy's shoulder with both eyes. It's cool. Number 13, the Carolina Panthers. Fantastic. Great design. So the logo on the forehead is fine. I would remove the font that's just kind of transparent in the background there. It just muddies it up. Slashes right here. Oh, that is such a good addition. And then the whiskers. Again, the whiskers are cool. But the mouth. See, look at the mouth here. The mouth is okay. It's angry. You've got teeth coming down. Like, that is a cool mask. Number 12, the Baltimore Ravens. So you've got a bit of the Maryland flag, which I don't like, but I appreciate that people love it, okay? So that's why I put this in the top 15. Behind the eyes is that striping with the pattern, the flag pattern. The logo down here is actually pretty cool. I like that. I almost want to see that be on the forehead, and maybe that primary logo on the forehead be down by the mouth, or maybe not on there at all. But I like that logo on the bottom. Number 11, Arizona. So the representation of Arizona is very clear here. You've got elements from the Arizona state flag that's pulled and put on the bottom of the mask. I think it looks great. It looks so great, actually. I'd be curious to see those sun lines actually to have a bit of a gradient or fade out on the top, so they almost get lost right into the red. I think that transition to the red would be pretty seamless. The cactus or cacti in the background, I don't know about them. They're so realistic. Like, that's an actual photo. It's not a logo or a graphical representation, so it looks out of place. Everything else is fake or a graphic or digital creation, where those are real. I don't know. I'm conflicted on that. Let me know what you guys think. Number 10, the Indianapolis Colts. This goes hard. You've got the logo on the forehead. You've got it around the eyes, kind of like, I think it was the Bears, almost like war paint, just like boom, just like you're wearing a mask almost. You got the state outline in there, Colts at the bottom. It's busy, but I still think it kind of works at the same time. Number 9, my favorite team, the Minnesota Vikings. This is fantastic. You got the horns that come out there. Like, that is needed, absolutely needed. And then you've got the Minnesota state outline back there that runs through both eyes, but then down into the lettering. So what I would actually do is just a very subtle change. You see the line that goes through Vikings, the text Vikings at the bottom? That comes from the state outline. I would remove that line and just have the connecting piece from one side come down and meet the letter, and the connecting side and the other piece come down and meet the letter. We don't need to see the bottom outline of the state. The word Vikings almost creates that because of the bottom of the state is a straight horizontal line. So small change, real critical, but this is my favorite team, and I gotta be specific. Number 8, we've got the Tennessee Titans. Beautiful colors, unbelievable colors. One of the best color palettes in all of sports. The sword on top just coming down is so menacing. The mirrored logo on the cheeks looks great, and then this big, just like almost fiery element from the logo coming up from the bottom. It almost looks like a goatee or something, but man, it looks good. Number 7, the New York Giants. A real simple brand, kind of like some of the others. So I like that it's very subtly done. Let that solid color of blue just encapsulate the whole thing. You got the logo on the forehead, looks good. The Giants font's good. Separation at the bottom of the guy holding the football. It's all good. Number 6, the Houston Texans. Wow, good and evil almost. You've got red on one side, blue on the other side, Texas state flag, Texas state outline, and the logo on the forehead. This is probably perfect. Like, this is so good. Also, the helmet mimics the logo itself with the different colorization down the middle. So good, so good. Number 5, the Los Angeles Rams. I love the colors. I love the gradient. The gradient of the logo just looks fantastic on here. The logo on the mouth looks good. The forehead looks good. And then it comes around the eyes. Again, just kind of looks like war paint. Man, football's a war. You go to battle, okay? I like helmets that have that. Number 4, the New York Jets. So I was a little bit critical of the Arizona one because it mixed something that was an actual photo with a graphical element. But the way that this is done, he's got an F-18. I think that's an F-18, or is it? Actually, I think it's an F-15. Anyway, beautiful combat jet on there. It looks great. The clouds in the background look great as well. So they got the jet like creating the set line of separation from the forehead down into the green. The logo down there. It looks a little bit silly, but I do actually really like this one a lot. Number 3, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just great. Like, that looks like war paint. You got the pinnacle on the nose, the ones on the cheeks, the logo up top on the forehead, all black, Steelers in this like steel graded font. Just like so simple. It's menacing. It's just great. I like it a lot. Number 2, the Cincinnati Bengals. We got a whole scene on here. Now it's a little pixelated, so points taken off for that, for being pixelated, but it's fantastic. It's so different than everything else. The entire helmet is a pattern, a tiger, or a Bengal rather, pattern, and then you got the logo on the forehead, so really cool. And my favorite, number 1, is the Buffalo Bills, just because it's completely different than everything else. The stripe is there, but it's a different stripe than we've seen. It's down one side. The stripe almost mimics the one in the logo itself. Now, big buffalo just coming in on the side and what takes up one of the eyes. I like the colors. I like that it's different than all the other ones, and I like how big the logo is. So that's my favorite. But really, there's all kinds of great ones in here. In fact, I think all of them are pretty awesome, even the ones that I ranked low. So ladies and gents, let me know which one that you liked the best down below in the comments section. Do you agree with me? Well, maybe you shouldn't, because there is no right or wrong. It's all subjective, and I would love to hear what one is your favorite. Now, on to the jersey that I have for sale. So I'm actually selling 30 jerseys. I can't post them all at once because I don't have time to go through all the emails. So I basically have to do them one at a time over the next like 3 months. But the first one is going to be this one, and I've just decided to get rid of some of mine. This is in perfect condition. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it at first. I mean, it's brand new. I've worn it like maybe 2 times on camera. I don't wear jerseys, around the house or outside. This has only been worn on camera. It's new with the tags. It's been hand stitched with Ben on the back. This retailed for $280, I believe, maybe plus tax. No, I think that was after tax actually. And I'm going to sell it for $250. You can't get that jersey from that I'm aware of, I don't think, anymore. And I'm trying to generate money to buy a house. That's the simple, complete, transparent truth. I'm trying to buy a house and I need money. So I'm going through and making a very adult decision and getting rid of 30 of the jerseys in my collection of 120, 30 of 120 jerseys. And all the jerseys that I'm selling are ones that I've purchased or have been sponsored to the channel. None of the jerseys that I'm selling have been gifts from fans or anything that's been sent in by fans that are free or anything like that. All the ones that I'm selling are ones that I've purchased myself or are sponsored from like Cool Hockey or something like that. So if you're interested in that jersey, please let me know. The price is $250 Canadian plus shipping. $250 Canadian is like $200 American, I think, maybe 180, 190. I'd have to do the conversion, but it's that price plus shipping. And I was offered actually $300 for this probably 2 months ago, and I said no at the time, but I wrote the person back recently, and they have not responded. So I feel like I could get $300 because someone already offered it for me. I feel like that's maybe not fair. So $250 Canadian, which is about $200 American, I feel like is a reasonable price for a jersey that you can't get, and is also hand stitched. So there you have it. If you're interested in that, please email me at productions@postofpostshow.com. My email is in the description, and it is first come, first serve. So when you email me, please include your mailing address. If you do not include your mailing address in your email so I can give you a price quote on shipping, I will skip on to the next person. The first person who emails me with their address and with their name and a commitment to buy the jersey, you will get first dibs on this jersey. I will do a shipping quote for you and allow you to choose whatever shipping that you want based on how much you want to spend and how quickly you want it to get to you. But yeah, keep an eye out on every single video for the next, not every single video, but most of the videos in the next 2-3 months. I will be selling 30 jerseys, and I will likely sell them kind of at the end of the video, kind of like this. So I'll call it out at the beginning of the video, I'll talk about it at the end of the video. So just keep an eye out if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button so you don't miss those jersey sales in the future. And I promise you, that's the most expensive one. All the other ones are like 90% of the other ones are less than $100. So some really good deals in there. Anyways, talk to you soon. Adios.